What's up, y'all? Absolute Styles here. We about to get into this tutorial. We're doing a bald fade, y'all. So listen, make sure y'all subscribe, like, comment, yo, and pay attention because this is fire. If you're not in my chair, you ain't getting blazed. Let's go. Alright, so first off, we're gonna prep the client, make sure the hair is laid down properly on the edges and all around the head. So we're gonna make our first guideline. You can use your T-liners. I'm using the Baby Bliss liners right now to make my first guideline all the way around the head. Be sure to make sure the line is as clean as possible. So now we're going to shave the hair off that's under the line. Make sure to stay under the guideline and clean it up as much as possible all the way around. So my client here wants sideburns, so we're not going to shave off the edges closer to the lineup area. Okay, so before you grab your shavers, you want to make sure your line all the way around is clean and even. So depending on the client, you can bald the client before or after the cut is done to give it that cleaner look. Let's put our second guideline in now with the wall clippers open to a 1, just about a ½ an inch up all the way around. So as you're cutting, make sure you are scooping the hair out so that you don't make a definite line. You want to, create your guideline but still have room to blend. So I have my 1 guard. I'm going to put that on the clipper with the lever open, and we're going to go ½ an inch up all the way around. cutting around, make sure you are using your comb to comb the hair down. If you have a small brush, you can use that too. Alright, so now we have the 1.5 guard on with the lever open, and we're just going to get that bulk up off all the way around. Be sure to not cut the longer hair, just keep cutting the shorter hairs all the way around, you know, give that smoother fade. Alright, let's get down to business now. We're going to get that bottom line out. So we're going to close the lever all the way to a 0. And we're just going to use the corners of the clipper to get that line out. So we're not cutting the hair, we're just blending that line out. So you don't want to go too into that level. Just blend the line out. So continue to go in a flicking motion. You know, the flick of the wrist. Get that line out. And use your mirrors. Your mirrors will show you everything. Grab your half guard. And we're going to blend out the next line. So you're going to have the lever all the way open. And we're just going to scoop up. You don't want to take too much hair off, but just blend out that line. And if there is really no hair being cut, you might want to close the lever just halfway. Whichever works for you. So in between blending, you want to, you know, play with the lever a little bit depending on how much bulk you want to get out and how smoother you want that blend to look. Let's get into this lineup real quick. So we're going to make sure the hairs are properly laid down in the front. You could also use your comb to even up the corners, you know, so that you can get an even line across. and use that as your guideline. So I like to start my lineups in the middle and work my way from the middle to the left or the middle to the right. As you're lining your client up, you want to make sure you're not pressing too hard on the skin. Be gentle with your clients. So when it comes to the lineup, you don't want to go too in with the clippers because you don't want to irritate the client. If the client loves to get the razor, then just finish that lineup with a crispy cleanup with the razor. So right here, I'm just using my liners just to blend in those little hairs around the edges, just to give that fade look, but also make the line pop. This is my favorite part right here. We got the blade. We about to clean that line up, make it real crispy. So let's clean up that hairline. Make sure all the hairs are laid down properly. Before you grab that blade, you might want to get your clipper, your liner, and just, you know, get those small hairs that's hanging over the line first, and then get into that crispy line. Let's go. All right. Let's get into that line. Make sure all those corners are hit, are straight. When you're using that blade, make sure you're mindful of how gentle you are on the skin. Don't press too hard. Just, you know, glide with the blade. Be one with the blade. The blade is your friend. Ooh, see that line right there? That's what you want. Hit those corners. Y'all, if y'all enjoyed this tutorial, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Turn your notification bell on so you can see more videos like this, and let's get it, y'all.